Hey, how you doing? Adam here. The date is currently 10/12/2016. Time is 10:05 p.m. I don't know if you can hear it on my voice or not, but I changed the EQ settings to like get a little more bass boost in my voice because I want it to be more like radio sounding voice. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. It's like one of those like it's like it was actually something like what I was saying last night about how like producers like they go for like that commercialized sound. So I guess I'm like doing exactly what I said I didn't want to do, or I rail on other people for doing. But if anybody's curious, all I did was just change the EQ settings just slightly on the mixer so that the bass it went from this to, that's a little too high, went from this to like this, so I have a little more bass on my voice. And the highs are a little bit... no highs now. Whoa. Oh. Okay, I'll stop messing with the EQ. I don't know. I was like... When I first got this mixing board, I was like fascinated that I could mess with the EQ like in real time like that, because I'd always just done it on the computer like after I recorded everything, like I just mess with the EQ then. But whatever. Yeah, so I wrote down a couple things that I wanted to talk about tonight. First thing was I had this like insane dream last night. I don't know what it meant or anything. Actually, I have kind of an idea of what it might have meant, but I don't know for sure. But what happened was, like, I was in... I've said before on journals, like, when I lay down, like, sometimes my head gets in a weird position where, like, my vertigo... Because if you have vertigo, like, if your head's in, like, a weird position, it'll cause you to have, like, dizziness. Well, for me, it feels like I'm falling, like I'm on a boat, like, or just got off a boat, and, like, I get this adrenaline rush. And so, when I'm dreaming, that incorporates into the dream that I'm having. And so, I was having a dream last night that I was about to die, or like I was in the process of dying. And like, I was like, the answer to everything. Like, how they say, like, oh, the meaning of life is revealed. I'm laughing just thinking about this. Like, the meaning of life is revealed right as you're about to die, or when you do die. And so, I was like dying, and then there was like this, like, this, I guess the adrenaline kicked in right when that happened. Right, I was right about to die, and then some voice said, the answer to life is Tom Brady. And it showed like Tom Brady's face. And that then I like half woke. It was like, I don't know. There was something very scary about it. Like I don't know why I thought like just the feeling of like the feeling of a bully. I don't know. Just like it's that feeling of like feeling inferior, I think. And yeah, I think that was it. Like there's just that feeling of feeling inferior. When I saw Tom Brady's face, like, the meaning of life is... It might as well have been a drum roll. Meaning of life is... Tom Brady. And it was actually just like that John Cena thing where it's like, John Cena! And then, plays his theme song. Yeah. But then after the Tom Brady thing, then I fucking woke up with sleep paralysis. So, I was like... laying down and I couldn't move, and like I just had been told that the meaning of life is Tom Brady, and so I'm thinking I'm like dead. Like laying in the bed dead. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. The meaning of life is Tom Brady. But he's been popping up in my thoughts a lot. I don't know why. Yeah, so what are we up to? 4 minutes. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, there was another thought that I have that I wrote down that I don't know. This is more like just a paranoid delusion. But I was just saying about my sinus issues, or my vertigo, and I think that comes from my sinus issues. And I've had sinus issues fucking forever, since like probably like 10 years now. I've had like little sinus weird shit going on, but like somehow or another I got like, and this isn't like something that I think about that I'm scared of or anything. Like I just had this thought, like, what if ISIS? Because I should mention, like, almost everybody that I know, my dad, my mom, and just, you know, a few of my relatives have said that they all have sinus issues and, like, vertigo issues, and my dad's doctor has vertigo. And I just thought, like, what if ISIS, like, poisoned the water and, like, with some kind of virus that, like, gives you sinus issues, but the virus is, like genetically engineered to, like, give you cancer, like HPV. You know, so I don't know. But I'm not saying that HPV is genetically engineered to give you cancer, but, you know. Yeah, my grammar was a little off there. I'm just, you know, making sure you don't... it's just a paranoid delusion is what it is. Nothing more than that. But other than that, didn't really do it. I felt kind of, like, chubby today. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I started drinking coffee again, and, like, you know, maybe my body is reacting to the sugar in the coffee by, like, storing more fat. I have no idea how that works, actually. But ran 2.8 miles today on sewer legs. But that's fine. You know, I can run that every other day and be fine. That's actually the distance that I want to stay at is 2.8 miles. That's like the max distance that I want to go, because I've read places that people who run more than like a certain amount per week have the same life expectancy as people who are like not active at all. So it's like there's like a sweet spot of like 8 to like 15 miles a week that the people like are the most healthy, like they see the most benefits from it. And so, you know, I want to stay there. I've got to render these not moonside, but, you know, just these audio journal videos. I've got like, after I make this one, I've got 4 to render. So, you know, to upload to YouTube. Yeah, so I don't know why I don't just like, I don't know why I have this like 4. I think, you know, on some level it's because, like I don't want to feel like what I'm saying is going to go instantly up on the internet. I've actually looked, too, on this. Like, I run the most consistent audio journal channel on YouTube, so there's nobody else doing this. I'm the only one. So, you know, if you want to listen to audio journals, I'm the audio journal's headquarters for all your audio journal needs. See, I said that like it was like one of those jokes that was like supposed to be not funny, but, you know, it's not funniness was supposed to be funny. But I was saying it like, you know, just machine-like. I don't like that. I don't like that I said that. Boom. Ooh. Don't ask me what that was. I think I like this new audio setting that I have, you know, the low voice turned up a lot. Yeah, and I actually made this recording today of, I call it, or no, the lyric is, it's not, I call it, God, I can't talk for shit tonight. The lyric is, I made this in 15 minutes. Like I said that, I forget what the melody sounds like, but I made it to put on Craigslist to like advertise myself, like advertise this studio down here. And, you know, we'll see if it works. My approach is going to be, like, you know, a very human approach. I don't know. It's so stupid. I feel so stupid talking about this. Like, my approach to it. I'm just going to put a fucking ad on Craigslist to get people to see if anybody wants me to make their song for $50. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't like talking about approaches. Yeah, so, you know, this has been off tonight. I don't feel like I got my best voice in me tonight. But, you know, the voice is more radio friendly. My name is Barack Obama. My Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. is running for president, and I just want to endorse her in her run for president. And I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I'm done.